While I was out hunting in the mountains, I stumbled across a badly wounded white fox. Here's a roasted duck for you. Hang in there and make it through the winter. The next year, I was out back chopping wood when this ripped guy just walked right through my door. Did you by any chance save a fox up on the snow mountain? Wait, are you the fox or are you the roasted duck? I'm the Imperial Regent and I'm taking you as my concubine. A concubine? That's supposed to be an honor? Look, I may be a country girl, but I'm built different. I chop wood for a living. If you're not making me your wife, your actual wife, you're not walking out that door. The guy looked absolutely horrified and bolted for the exit, but I grabbed him and dragged him into the side room. One thing led to another, and just like that, I forced my way into becoming the regent's wife. Everyone assumed Song Xiaochuo was completely head over heels for me. What they didn't know was, he left me alone on our wedding night. And on the very day I returned to visit my family, he went and took a stunning new concubine. All those noble women who'd been chasing Song Xiaochuo for years didn't even try to hide how much they looked down on me. But I stopped caring. Because I knew I'd soon forget all of it, maybe even forget who I was. So who is it this time? I asked, staring into the bronze mirror. A year and a half in the manor, and he'd been taking a new concubine every single month. This was number 18. Weiji was doing my hair when she heard that. Her hand went still for a second. It's Zuoning Yue, a minor daughter from the Shangshu family. I rubbed my temples. The name meant nothing to me. Weiji tucked a plain silver hairpin into my hair. I stood up and said, "Let's go. I need to find Song Xiaochuo." Honestly, it was kind of a joke. The regent's wife, and I didn't have a single coin on me or one decent piece of jewelry to my name. As we walked through the corridor, a group of servant girls were huddled together whispering, "Did you hear? The new concubine looks like 70% identical to the lady." Right? And apparently on her very first day, His Highness already gave her a hairpin. 10 craftsmen worked through the night to make it. They say it's the only one in existence. If His Highness went through all that trouble to marry the lady, why won't he just treat her right? Weezy was about to step forward and shut them up, but I grabbed her arm and slowly shook my head. I was way past caring about gossip. All I wanted now was to get what I came for. Song Xiaochuo's study wasn't far from my courtyard, barely a tea's worth of walking. But I was breathless by the time I got there. Weiji cut off the servant boy before he could announce us, and I pushed the door open myself. There she was, a seductive woman sitting right in Song Xiaochuo's lap. Her eyes were soft and flirty, and tucked in her hair was a gold kingfisher hairpin with dangling tassels brushing against his slightly flushed ear, making her look even more captivating. So this was Zuoning Yue. And honestly, she looked exactly like me 5 years ago. Song Xiaochuo looked up, lazily twirling a strand of her hair around his finger, and asked without a care in the world, "What do you want?" I steadied myself against a chair, kept my face blank, and said, "I want to leave the manor." The corner of his mouth curled into a smirk, his eyes full of impatience. "I believe I told you. You don't get to step 1 foot outside this manor." "Azuo, why won't you let the lady leave?" Zuoning Yue tilted her face up and asked, her voice all pouty and sweet. There was a time I used to call him Azuo like that too. He pinched her nose and said softly, "Because she thinks of this place as a prison, and she's always trying to break out. But the manor's so nice and Azuo's so handsome. Why would the lady ever want to leave? Yeah, the manor's great, I'm great, so why doesn't she like it here?" That was the last straw. I grabbed the white porcelain vase off the table and hurled it straight at the wall behind Song Xiaochuo. The shards flew and caught Zuoning Yue's forehead. She screamed and leaped up like a startled cat. She glared at me with watery eyes. "Someone come quick, get the imperial physician now. Lian Liao, have you lost your mind?" Then he turned around and started coaxing